Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Cricket Captain 2024. We are back with Gloucestershire here today. 2 games in the One Day Cup. And hopefully 2 good ones because we've actually played quite well in the One Day Cup. But we only have 1 win to show for it and it's really frustrating. But today I'm going to try once again to stay positive and play the game and just have fun. And the fact that I feel the need to say that at the start of the game is such an indication of how tough this game feels sometimes. It's just so difficult to know what is the best play, what do we got to do here, what do we got to do here, and it's just so difficult. But today we are going to try once again. So conditions say it's a fast bowling pitch. So some of these guys are going to have to swap out. I think I'll keep Van Buren. Price will swap out for Charlesworth. Webster's actually got some decent numbers around him, so let's bring him in as well. Any other good stats? Woods there, not bad stats there. Taylor and White, who didn't really have a great time of it. I guess Middleton could step up for White, although Middleton doesn't want to bat that high. Number 7. So bring you down. Probably below Van Buren, I think. And Bailey, that average is not the best. I'm going to go for Goodman, just to give Goodman an opportunity. So at the top of the order, decent numbers at the top of the order. Taylor's going to get 1 more opportunity to try and put in some numbers. Otherwise, he will probably get dropped, but you don't want to be too difficult about it. You don't want to be too cutthroat about it. But you do have to be kind of, strong. You need to make decisions. Okay, so Charlesworth is very aggressive. So I'm going to tell him to bat on 3 greens. Huckabee is going to bat on 1 yellow. Okay, a bit of a slow start, but all we're trying to do... A maiden. Charlesworth. There we go. Huckabee gets us going with a boundary. Lovely stuff. 4 runs. 8 without loss. And Huckabee goes again. Okay, so it actually looks like Huckabee is saying, oh, I can play this fine. Charlesworth is the one eating up deliveries. Let's see what happens on this next over. There we go. So it's actually a bit of both. Okay, Huckabee, we're going to step up to 2 yellows here. Because we've started a little bit too slow for my liking. Even though I do appreciate a slow start and you build the innings and you rise up and you kind of allow your run rate to build over time, that's a little bit too slow for me. And Charlesworth is sadly falling into the same bucket. But Huckabee fixes that with a lovely shot. And that's the 30 after 8. Usually I aim for 30 after 10. We are instead going to be at... Oh, it wasn't out. It wasn't out. Okay, 38 after 10. We want another 40 on top of that. I want to get both batsmen to the end of the D. Or maybe the E. Because Huckabee's almost there already. Let's see what happens here. That's not out, but that is taking a bit too much time. The aim is to get to 78, remember. After 20 overs at a minimum. That's a minimum. Okay, 1 more over and... Wow, okay, Huckabee, you've got to be able to see the ball now because that was a full maiden of you just blocking out. There we go, goes for 6. 57. Let's have another good over here. Huckabee goes again. Is that another 6? It is. Wow. 50 up for Terry Huckabee. So he did kind of see off the ball. Looking good. And then he goes a bit. Charlesworth at the other end is really struggling to get the ball off the square. That's his first boundary in 46. It's a bit slow. Huckabee's batting well. Charlesworth, it's a bit slow. So to react to that, we're going to tell Charlesworth to go. He's going to start attacking. And if he gets... Oh no, Huckabee's the one who gets out. If he gets out, I was going to say, it doesn't really matter. Because he's done the job of eating up a few overs, batting relatively solidly, my word, at the top of the order. But now we kind of have to start again. So let's see what we get to after 20 overs. We are at 91. That's okay. 91 for 2, that's okay. I want 50 off the next 10. Take us to 141. Might be tough to do with 2 new bats at the crease. We don't know. Hard to judge. Oh, nothing there. That's all right. 6 off that over. That's fine. I want to get to 141. Pardon me. 141, remember? 141. That's a lovely shot. That's a kind of a lofted back cut. 5 off the over. That's all right. 3 off the next. Now, we do need a boundary off this one. That will do it. Well done, Bancroft. Oh, that'll go. Big time. Had to go. Big shot. 127, 131. 3 overs to get 10 runs. And that's 4 of them. Okay, 139. And that's the 141. Okay, they've done it. They have done what I asked. Or what I hoped for. Let's enjoy this last over. Can we get to 150? Not out. That's 1-4. Is there a field? Nope, yeah, that's 149. 151 after 30 means we're going along at more or less 5 and over, you know, just over 5 and over. I'm going to tell them both to go 3 yellows now, and we're going to try and push on from here. We've got 20 overs left. Minimum is a runner ball, 120, which would take us to 271. That's a minimum. Ten off that over is very good. Oh, 4 runs. Lovely shot from Bancroft. They're both playing well because they're both playing at a good strike rate as well. If one of them dips below 100, I don't actually mind it so much. But I want to see if they can both stay above 100 and we can kind of attack from both ends. That would be the best scenario because then we wouldn't have to play an anchor. We would just play attack. Good stuff. Yeah, they're both way above the 100 right now. This could be the 50 up for Dent. It will be. It's a drop and run to mid-wicket / mid-on. And it does get him the 50. That's an all-time record partnership. And will Bancroft also get the 50? Let's see. Yes, he will. And he does it with a lovely back cut towards deep backward point. And he makes 50 as well. Brilliant. This is really good from both of these guys. And they're still going. So 188. Where would we be after 40? We were at 151. So add 60, 211. That's where we would be. 211. Both of these guys are going relatively well at the minute. So I don't overly feel the need to attack more. However, that was 2 overs that have kind of slowed us down a bit. So let's up the ante again. There we go. Well done, Dent. And then Dent is gone, but that's okay. Because that allows us to bring in players and we're just going to keep attacking. Keep attacking. Well done, Bancroft. Good. And he goes again. That's another 4. Or if he goes again and gets us to the 211 that I was asking for. He does, and that's another boundary. So we're 212, 1 more over. Let's see what we end up after 40 overs gone. Shot, Bancroft. Just short of the 6 there. Oh, but then he's picked out mid-off. And he is gone as well. Okay, so Bo Webster comes in. And we are 217. Oh, 1 more ball. Webster. Bowled him. Nice. Okay, maybe I've got to start them on 2 yellows rather than 3 yellows. 217 for 5. Bo Webster gone. Still hoping for that 271. That's what we were hoping for. 5 wickets in hand. Okay. Let's get these guys set to the S. Let's see if they can do that. Taylor starts with a lovely shot. Now Van Buren at the other end. And he goes with a really... That was even better. That's well timed. Really good shot. We're trying to get them to the S on that settled bar. And then we'll keep attacking. And they are playing good shots. Another good shot from Taylor. He's on strike again. This over has already gone for 7 or 8. Can't remember how many a no ball actually gives. Oh no, it's a wide. So just set. Well, it's more now. It's 11. Okay, so Taylor's there. Taylor's actually faced the deliveries and is willing to attack. So let's hope that that happens. Van Buren at the other end, not as set, not finding it as easy. And luckily, I don't know how he's got away with that. Because that was a really floaty shot that should have been caught. But it wasn't. And that's okay. Okay, yeah, Van Buren maybe just not facing enough deliveries to really get set. Facing, like, he's getting a lot of singles, which I guess is good because Taylor is at the other end, absolutely creaming the ball to all parts of the ground. So 260. But Van Buren is gone. Middleton comes in, and Taylor's going to have to swing. Middleton starts with a boundary. Very nice. And again, very nice. That one flew to the fence. Really good. 2 overs to go. 270 is what I wanted. We've made that 270 minimum that I expected us to get to, that I wanted us to get to. We're going to go beyond that. Last over is going to go for... Well, there's a 4. That's a start. And then 2 singles and then nothing else. So 280 total. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. With what we've got, the team we've got, putting on that score is not so bad. Good effort from Middleton at the end. Good effort from Taylor. Really good top and higher middle order as well. Really good showing. Trying to go a runner ball at a minimum. And it is quite difficult. You know, it's not easy to try and go a runner ball. Okay, so it's our turn to bowl. Goodman is going to open things up. It's offside to both players here. So we're going to go 0-1 to start on both sides. And we are going to go ball by ball. I want to try and get the frickin' win. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. So, if there is a single, it's... Oh! It's a wicket! We've got him 0 for 1. We've got him 0 for 1. And we're still bowling to more or less the same plan. Oh, 2 wides in a row. So they are 2 for 1 after the first. And both of those runs, you know, on the opposition total, are actually extras that we've given them. They haven't had a run off the bat. Okay, there it is. There's the first. Okay, and that's fine. So is that. That's okay. 4 off the over is A-okay. No problem. This is a very good start. Okay, 3 overs gone. Let's just try and keep it positive and keep it kind of productive as best we can. There's the first boundary, and it's gone through the leg side. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll react to that. We'll change our length a little bit. And that hopefully will work. A couple of singles and over isn't a problem. There's only 1 single off that over. We've started very well. Dale is unfortunate to be going at 5s when Goodman's going at 1s. But let's see if Dale can keep it strong. Okay, still going at 5. So Goodman to continue. But then I think we'll give Dale a little bit of a change because he is going at 5s and we don't want that. So let's go to Charlesworth. And we'll also try and block off some of these singles that they're getting. So we'll just squeeze in a little bit on the offside. And yeah, more or less the same on these ones as well. Let's just cover that a little bit. The power play is almost done and we will be able to go a little bit more defensive, or at least not so much defensive. But what I mean is, if we are covering the single with this kind of short cover player position here, you know, we can potentially do that. And just make sure that if the ball does beat the cover, it doesn't end... Oh, inside edge, gone! What a wicket to get. Well done. Okay, that brings out Billy Root, who actually prefers the offside line. So we're going to have to split the field and then see where Billy Root is hitting his runs. And that is one heck of a power play. That is a very good start from the bowlers. I'm quite happy with that. What we're going to do is we're going to go immediately into a bit of the old squeeze with the spinners. Okay, and if we start to concede some boundaries, that's to be expected. I don't want to concede too many. Okay, and we're just going to go straight and split with Billy Root. So, Middleton starts with... Oh, misfield. You can't count that against the bowler. Don't worry about that. Charlesworth, you got the wicket, but we're going to swap it out. We're going to go to Van Buren, and we're going to try and... We're going to try and keep the squeeze on here. Lots of singles here. Lots of short singles in there. Let's go. That's how you start. Very, very nice from Van Buren. We've already used 5 bowlers. We're only in the 12th over or 13th over. Just trying to keep that squeeze on with the spinners. And kind of just keep making that run rate go up. It's at 6.6 right now. Oh, okay. Byram's gone for the big sweep. We can defend it. We can defend it, you know. We're out of the power play. So that gives us the opportunity to defend it. And I mean, I'm very proud of that. That's very good. We get the wicket we were after. And like I say, we're just trying to put the squeeze on. A misfield, again, that's unfortunate. You can't count that against the bowler. Because that, if it's a misfield, it means it should be stopped. You know, and if it should be stopped, then it's not the bowler's fault. Only 2 off that over. We are going very well. Middleton's going at 6s. But again, 2 of them are misfields. You get rid of 8 runs, he's going at 11s. He's going at less than 4s. And he's got a wicket to his name. Nah, he's stepped a long way forward there. Oh, 2 boundaries. Billy Root, where have they gone through? Oh, either side of our offside field. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, again, where did that go? Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait. That's more or less where I put my player. Okay, Middleton will have to take a break, but Van Buren to continue. Okay, I think I've got to bring the pace back. Okay, maybe not. Middleton will take a break. So Bo Webster comes in. We'll split that field. Yep, that's okay. Same again. Just move you around. Try and cut those singles wherever they are. Oh, Webster gets a chance in his first over. What will he do? He's bowled him. Tribe is gone, and that brings in Smale. William Smale. Front foot offside. So we're just going to keep the same field. And that's not too bad. Okay, Van Buren to continue. He's bowling well. He's only going at 3s. Very good. Again, he's gone at 3 again. And if Van Buren, the really helpful thing is, if you've got a bowler going well, and you can keep bowling him and get through his 10, that takes out so much time in the game. Especially for the opposition that's trying to chase. You know, they're trying to get runs on the board and make their chase easier. He's done it again. He's gone for 2 off that over. If you just keep squeezing, you don't let up, you don't let out, you don't give anything. You know, no freebies, no cheap runs, no wides, no extras if you can avoid it. You just make that chase even harder. You just suffocate with your slower bowlers and you rattle through the overs. And soon enough, the other team thinks, oh my word, we've got to get a move on now. And it's working right now. It really is. It really is working. Look at that. They need 179, almost at 8. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be tough. Yeah, just bring mid-wicket around a little bit then, if he's found the boundary there. Good stuff. And of course, they're 4 wickets down as well. And being that many wickets down mean that, you know, if someone does go... For example, if Billy Root gets out soon, it's a big problem. They've let Van Buren bowl a maiden to wrap up his 10. That is one heck of a performance from Van Buren. So good. So strong. To just be able to just keep the squeeze going. So, that's 30 overs. They now need 168. They're basically playing a T20 with 6 wickets in hand. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, Billy Root's finding a few more boundaries now. So we're going to have to try and defend it. We are going to bring the pace back. Now is the time. Charlesworth comes in. Okay, now Root is attacking. Let's get those stumps gone. We've got to get him out. We've got to get him out now because he is the current player who's going to get the win for the opposition if we let it happen. We cannot let it happen. Okay, Charlesworth didn't bowl a very good over last time, but this might be it. This is it. That's it. That is incredible from Charlesworth. We had to bring the pace back after Van Buren has put the squeeze on. That's another wicket gone. That's really, really good stuff. That's incredible bowling. Awesome stuff. And he's gotten another one. Charlesworth, take a bow. Take a bow. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant stuff. You've got to have some respect for that one. That's 2 wickets in 1 over. One of the established batter, Billy Root, who was on 70, you know, was going along at just under 100 strike rate. Really good performance so far from basically every bowler. Every bowler. Even Middleton, you know, he's gone for a few runs. He's got the wicket. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm getting through Goodman overs as well. But Charlesworth is currently getting wickets and oh, that's unlucky. Okay, well done, Goodman. Keep the squeeze on. In the air from Smale. The field is split. Webster takes the catch. What a catch that is. Oh, yes. That is 7 down for Glamorgan. And that's a lovely over. That is what we needed to get the next batsman out. You know, the next set batsman out. Incredible. Charlesworth to return. Still got overs in hand. So does Dale. You know what? Let's swap that around. Let's go to Dale now. Split that field. 0-2. And let's just get another fresh bowler bowling at the other end while Goodman will try and finish up. Here we go. Dale. Oh, it's gone too far. It's too far down leg. Oh, and that's a brilliant delivery. That's a maiden for Dale. Okay, Goodman's going to wrap up. We're at 40 overs now. They need 102. They need 10 and over. More than 10 and over. And they're not going to get it as things stand. Dale to Hancock. Edged. Taken. Boom. Let's bowl them out. Let's bowl them out. Let's get him gone. Let's do it. Let's get him gone. Let's go. Oh, 4 runs. Okay, Goodman has finished. I don't need to worry. I don't think I need to worry about my bowlers because we're going to bowl them out. Oh, so close. Another maiden. Come on, 2 wickets to get. There's one of them. There's one of them. Okay. Last man in. Oh, that actually looked out. Charlesworth to Morris. Oh, can't get him, but Morris is on the 3-for. At the minute, it could get 4. Dale to Morris. Straight up, and it goes for 4. Nothing doing. Still nothing doing. Oh, my word. We can't get this last wicket. Oh, is it there? Is it? There it is. Middleton takes the catch and we've bowled Glamorgan out for 216. What a performance that one was. Come on. There we go. That's the win. We did it. We did it. Win by 64 runs. Take 2 points and move on up into 6th in the table. Oh, that's a lovely performance. And now we have to try and reset. Reset and go again. So next match is against Somerset. They are down in 9th. They have not won a game yet. If we win this, we move to 6 points after 6 games. And we are definitely giving ourselves a chance of going into the... Oh, okay. Of going into the knockout stages. You know what? I'm going to keep the same team. But this time it would be very advantageous, I think, to bowl first. and we've been asked to bowl. I was going to say we've been put in. No, we haven't been put in. We've been asked to bowl first. Very curious. So Goodman will start. We're going to go ball by ball. We just play a little bit better when we do. Okay, lots of singles. So let's cover that silly point. And that's okay. Okay, all singles to start. So let's just try and cover that off. Oh no, that should be split. There we go. Okay, you cover that, and then you go round a little bit. Oh, okay, Renshaw with a boundary. Oh no, was it? Oh. No, RS, it was Sutton. It goes through mid-wicket. Shouldn't really be giving him anything on the leg side, so that may be a bit of bowling error. Okay, Goodman, I need a good over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well done. Very well done. Okay, Dale, back him up. Back him up with a good over. Oh, so close. That's all right. Yeah, the no ball isn't great, Goodman, so we're going to have to give you a break after that. I have very little patience for bowling a no ball, I'll be honest. I want to stay positive, like I say, but I have very little patience for bowling no balls. It is not something I can accept. So that brings in Charlesworth, who of course got the big wickets that we were looking for in the last game. It's unlucky. Well, look, maybe I don't really know. The conditions do look like bowling is the better option, but we shall see. Okay, both of the batsmen are kind of firing a little bit. Goldsworthy is firing a little bit. So what we do, we're out of the power play. We'll go to our spin as we like to do. Set that field back and try our best to not concede bucket loads of runs because we are a little bit under pressure as things stand. So Van Buren comes in with a bit of spin. And just like that, he manages to get a little bit of control going, which is lovely. Going to try and set the same kind of field. Going to try and stop the singles where they are. But a lot of these boundaries are going... It's kind of tough to cover both when you're splitting the field like that. Going a little bit closer. We'll see. I've made a bit of a weird field there, but we'll see how it works. Okay, only 5 of that over. And our opponents are going at 6.5 at the minute. But they're not really getting the spin away. So it is, we have kind of slowed them down a bit, but it would be very good to get a wicket or 2. And there is one of them. That's Goldsworthy gone. Very useful wicket to grab. Very useful indeed. Thank you very much, Middleton. Now Van Buren might try and get in on the action here. Not quite, but good effort and bowls a good maiden. Oh, 2 boundaries to Renshaw straight away. But that's all he can do off the over. And we recover off the next over. Okay, that's gone for a few. Middleton might have to take a break. Let's see. Let's see how he goes on this next one. I don't want to swap him out for one bad over. That's very harsh. Oh. That's not good. That's not good from Bancroft behind the sticks. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. It's okay from Van Buren. We've got them back under a runner ball. quite significantly. But, oh, that'll do it. Okay, Renshaw's proving annoying. Let's get him out. Webster will do it. I mean, he's kind of spraying the ball all over the place, isn't he? Hard to know where to put my fielders when he's putting boundaries everywhere. A good start. Van Buren. The thing is, the Pacers are going for runs as well, but I'm going to run out of slow bowlers at some point. Let's try DENT. Might go for runs, might not. We'll see. Slow bowlers are proving to be a little bit more difficult to get away. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of proving true. Dent, if Dent gets a wicket, that'll do it. There we go. Dent does get a wicket. If we get Richards out, that'll be really helpful because it's saying that he prefers spin is actually somewhat annoying. Because I don't want to go back to my pace because Renshaw is absolutely teeing off. As we can see, he's on 92. We've got to try and get him gone. Maybe the spinners is the answer here. Maybe. In the air. Taken. And that is 2 wickets for Chris Dent. That's absolutely incredible. Okay, Bo Webster, keep going, because you seem to be able to control Renshaw's attack a little bit more. Okay, you're a little bit tired, so let's go to... Let's go back to Middleton. This is on a bit of a knife edge here. If they try and run 2, I don't think there's 2 there. Throw it down. There's not 2 there. That was gone. Unfortunately, the game kind of... It always looks a bit weird where it's not actually gone when it definitely should be. Same situation here, though. This one's a better chance. And that's definitely gone. That's definitely gone. They've made the same mistake twice. It's outrageous. Definitely gone that time. That's another wicket taken. Now, Middleton. Let's see what we can do. 205 for 5. If we rattle off a few more wickets. Nothing there, just a single. Okay, Renshaw, thank you for that. You've got your 100. Now, would you politely leave? No. And then he hits another 6. Fair enough. Okay. Ooh, okay. 224. Dent is bowling very well. You know what? I'm going to back my non-bowlers to try it here. Try and keep some control or just get Renshaw or something because... Oh my goodness, you cannot drop another. You can't drop another one. He's on 118. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. Okay, Dent's bowled really well, but I think I've got to go back to my paces now. It's just... I think it's got to be. As we get to the end, like, I don't want to put my part-time bowlers under pressure like that. There we go, Renshaw's gone. So it didn't actually cost too much dropping him, but it shouldn't be happening anyway, should it? In the air, deep point or deep cover... Gets there. Huckabee takes it and we're on a hat-trick. Dang it, he got a single. He got away. Okay. Unfortunately, Taylor didn't really manage it. But then again, Taylor might have got a wicket. Did he? Was it off Taylor that we dropped the catch? It was. Yeah, it was. Taylor, that's unfortunate. I want to apologize. Like it was my bad. It's not my bad, but that was unlucky. Oh wow. There's not long to go. 6 overs to go. 3 wickets to get, but at the moment we are chasing a relatively big total. It's going to get up towards the 300 mark. You would assume. 4 overs to go. Let's see if we can keep it under 300. It'd be very good if we could. That would require basically no boundaries. With 12 balls to go. Okay, they've just run a single there. That's all right. Nothing doing. That's got him. That's Vernon gone. Okay, 2 wickets to get and 8 runs to try and keep it under the 300 mark. It would be very good to try and keep it under 300. Oh, that's lucky. Don't worry about that. In the air. Taken. Well done. Well done indeed. And gone. Very nice. So, we have managed to bowl Somerset out. However, yeah, the damage does seem like it was already done, if we're being honest. I just want to bring attention to Chris Dent's bowling figures there. 2 for 33 off 8 overs at an economy of 4.1, which is the best economy across the board. Charlesworth bowled well again. Other bowlers went for a little bit more runs, but it's to be expected. Sometimes your spinners might go for runs. But overall, you can't be dropping those catches, can you? Not really. You can't really... It's just not really... Oh, that's not a good start. Right, so we're going to have to try and chase this down with one... Make that 2, with 2 wickets down early. Well done, Bancroft. Good shot, buddy. Look, I still believe we can do it. We've just got to try and stop giving away wickets, mostly. We can still do it. Huckabee and Charlesworth, unfortunately, have let us down in the early stages of this innings. But there is plenty of time. And if we get a good couple of players in and hitting well, which they are trying to, we're already at 30. You know, and I usually like to be at 30 after 10 overs. We've got there after 5. So a good start really can... Well, it's not a great start. You've lost 2 wickets in the first 3 overs. But a good start after that, a good bounce back, there is still a big chance that we can chase down a big total and try and get the win in this game. And Bancroft and Dent are looking good at the moment. And that's a lovely shot. That's a very flat shot, almost 6. 58 after 10. We are just under a run a ball. But if these guys keep going the way they're going, then we might just be able to tell them to accelerate later on and get even more runs. That's a good over. I'm not really going to change the aggression on these two because they're playing so well at the minute. I don't think I need to. Let's see if they can both get 50. A bit of a slower second 10 overs here, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time, and they're just trying to still get themselves set. So that's 50 up for Dent. He's going to go to 3 yellows. Bancroft, if you can get to 50 as well, I'll also put you to 3 yellows, and we will keep trying to progress. Well done, Dent. That's a lovely shot. 94 for 2. It's still... I said it was on a knife edge earlier. It's still on a knife edge. It's still kind of on a knife edge. Very, very difficult. Okay, we're 103 for 2. So we have recovered very, very nicely. The run rate is creeping up. If the run rate goes above 7, I will have to tell Dent to go to 1 orange. That's my current thinking. Oh, Bancroft is gone. Taylor comes in. That does change the equation a little bit, but not too much. But that does. Okay. So, Bo Webster and Jack Taylor, I'm going to give you until over 27 to get yourself in, get yourself set. Van Buren and Taylor, I'm going to give you till over 28 to get yourself set. And then we will start to attack again. What did I say, Taylor? Dang it, you didn't need to play that. Good shot from Middleton. We have still got a chance. We've still got a chance here. We've still got a chance. No, look, we're losing too many wickets here, and unfortunately, that is the pressure of a big chase. When Dent and Bancroft were there, we could say we still had a chance. Unfortunately, with those guys gone, it's just going to be a little bit too difficult for us to get over the line. So the best thing for us to do right now is probably to calm down the aggression level and try to stop losing wickets as Charlesworth gets out. I'm going to keep the highlights as they are. But for the most... I mean, look, guys, let's just try and bat the overs at this point, yeah? Okay, what is... That's not batting the overs, is it? And there we go. Okay, so unfortunately, that all unraveled a little bit quickly. I do want to say, like, it does feel like those conditions were better for bowling, and I'm surprised that Somerset were able to score that many runs. But if someone scores 100 like Renshaw did, you're going to be in trouble. You know, you can't really let an opposition player score 100 and then expect to win. Unless you have a situation where, you know, one player scores 100 and the rest all score single figures. That can still... You can get 100 in a losing cause in those situations. But not today. So, unfortunately, with our run rate as it is, we took a bit of a hit after that game. Even though we're on 4 points, we're actually down in 8th. And the problem now is we've got to win both. And so many teams have got 4 wins that it's hard to see us getting through. In fact, I don't think we will. I don't think we will. So that allows me in the next episode to give maybe a couple of other players an opportunity to go out there, get some overs done, try and, you know, increase a couple of the levels just a little bit. Minimal gains, as they say. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. It was a good win to start, a really good win, in fact. But followed up by a bit of a hammering from Somerset. So we take that on the chin. We try and stay positive. I really am. I promise you guys, I really am going to try and stay positive across the channel. It's not, you know, it might be fun or funny to kind of rage and get annoyed, but I don't like myself when I do that. I want to stay positive. And yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. So thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. We've only got a couple of episodes left in this season. If we just quickly look at the fixtures, we've got the 2 one-day cup games followed by 4 county championship games. So that's only going to be maybe 3 or 4 episodes left in this season. And we'll call it 3 because we'll try and get 2 county championship games done per episode. So we'll call it 3. 3 more episodes left in the season. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Even though, like, it's a bit of a slog, we're struggling with Gloucestershire. It is what it is. Until next time.